once again welcome back to Active Education Pro. In this video we'll do some more questions on parallel lines and transversal lines. So let's start the first question here. Here L parallel M. In this first question L parallel M. This is N line and this is M line, and obviously N is the transversal line. Now question for us to find out the value of all the remaining angles. First find out there are 7 angles. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. There are 7 angles to find out. So here one angle is given, this is 70 degree and this will be 70 degree. Why? Because this is the vertical opposite angle of this angle. This angle is vertical opposite angle to this angle. Now find out the value of this angle. How could you find the value of this angle? Look here, this is a pair of linear angle. These two angles makes a pair of linear angles, so it will be 110 degree. How? Because 70 and 110 is plus of 70, addition of 70 and 110 is 180. A pair of linear angle make a 180 degree a straight angle. So here 70 and this is 110. This one is 110. 180 minus 70 is 110. Obviously this will be 110 degree. 70 degree, 70 degree, 110 degree, 110 degree. Now by applying parallel lines rule, here this angle and this angle is the corresponding angle. This angle to this angle is the corresponding angle. This is 70 degree, and you can say that this angle is also 70 degree because it is the opposite vertical angle. Otherwise this angle is the corresponding angle of this angle. This angle is corresponding to this angle. Now 70 70. Now this angle is alternate interior angle to this angle. Now this 110 degree is alternate interior to this angle. So this will be 110 degree and here it is also 110 degree. So these are the remaining angles we find out. Now next question, second number question. Here PQ parallel RS. PQ parallel RS, and look here, there is no transversal in this parallel lines. No transversal line process past these parallel lines. There are two line segments in between these two parallel lines. One is PX and another one is RX. Again I repeat it, look here, there is two parallel lines, pair of parallel lines, one is PQ and another one is RS. There is no transversal line who pass both these parallel lines. But here in this middle position of these parallel lines, there are two line segments, one is PX and another one is RX. Now questions for us to find out the value of this X means find out the value of PXR, the angle X, PXR. To find out the value of X, we have to do one more thing, we have to draw one more thing to solve these questions. Otherwise you can't solve this question without drawing this line segment at X point. So here we have to draw a line, dotted line. This is L. You have to draw a line, dotted line at point X. Which line? This line will be most parallel to PQ and RS. This line L most parallel to PQ and also RS. Already we have question that PQ parallel RS, but once again I draw a parallel line to both PQ and RS, parallel to both PQ and RS at X point. Now find out. Questions for us, this is 70 and this is 50. I forgot to write here. This is 70 and this is 50 degree. Now look here. Now PQ parallel L line. PQ line segment is parallel to L line and PX is a transversal line. So this 70 is equal to this angle because these are alternate interior angle, a pair of alternate interior angle. So it must be 70 degree. Okay, this angle is 70 degree. Similarly, now L line parallel to RS line segment. L line parallel to RS line segment. So this 50 will be equal to this angle. This will be 50 because it is also a pair of alternate interior angle. So here questions for us to find out the PXR. Now we find out the PXR angle in value of two angles. We divide it two compartments, two angles. One is 70 degree and another one is 50 degree. So now we have to find out the total ring value. So PXR. Now PXR will be 70 plus 50, which is equal to 120 degree. Okay, again I repeat it. Here I draw another parallel lines to both PQ and RS. So PQ parallel L and PX is a transversal. So here this angle and this angle are alternate interior angles. So this value is 70 degree according to our questions. Similarly, L line is parallel to RS line segment and XR is a transversal line. This angle is equal to this angle because alternate interior angle. Here questions for us to find out the total angle PXR, but here by drawing this line, this angle divides into two parts, into two compartments. So by adding these two compartments measurement, we can find out final value, the total value of this angle PXR. So now PXR is 70 plus 50 is 120 degree. So next, number 3. Here there are two angles in these questions. One is ABC and another one is DEF. What hints for us that AB parallel DE, AB parallel D, whereas BC parallel EF, BC also parallel EF. Look here again. Concentrate, focus on these questions. Here there are two pair of parallel lines. One is AB parallel DE, another one is BC parallel EF. So here one angle is given to us, which is ABC angle is 70 degree. ABC angle is 70 degree. Now we have to find out the marked angle DGC and DEC. At the point G, the point of intersection of BC and D, and the angle DEC. So first forget these things that there is a side. So here first follow that AB parallel DE. This line is parallel with this line. So BC is a transversal. Now BC is a transversal. AB parallel line DE, and this is a transversal line. So here this angle is equal to this angle because of corresponding angle. This DGC angle is correspond to ABC angle because AB parallel DE and BC is a transversal line. So this angle will be most equal to 70 degree ABC angle. So this angle is 70 degree. Okay. Then the next angle of this question is to find out DEF. Look here. What is DEF? Where is DEF? DEF angle. So here this angle is 70 degree. We find out by solving these questions first. DGC is 70 degree. Look here, questions for also BC parallel EF. BC line, BC rays parallel EF rays, and DE is the transversal ray. Now this line, this angle is equal to this angle. Why? Of course it is corresponding angle to this angle. DEF is correspond to DGC. Verified? BC, EF, and transversal line is DE. Once again I repeat it, if the angle is a structure of English F like structure, then it is corresponding angle. Look here, the angle is like that. This angle and this angle. DGC, DGC and DEF. So these angles are corresponding angle and their value is equal as per parallel lines and transversal line rules. So this is 70 and this is also 70 degree. Then next move for the fourth one. Look here. There are also two pair of parallel lines. One is P parallel Q and another one is R parallel S. Look here, where is P? This P is parallel to Q and this R is parallel to S. Now questions to us that to find this angle to this angle, both angle, this marked angle, and here one angle is given to us. This is 115 degree. So 115 degree. Now look here. This will be 115. Similarly, this will be 115. How? Because this is corresponding angle. This angle is corresponding angle to this angle. Okay. F like structure. Here I repeat it, F like structure. This is the line F towards upwards direction. This is F, 115 and 115. So what will be the value of this angle? Here the total angle is 180 degree. It is a straight angle. It is a linear pair of linear angles. This is 115. So this will be 65 degree. 65 degree. Okay. Similarly, find out the value. Now turn of this angle. Let's find out the value of this angle. Here S parallel R. S line is parallel to R. This is the transversal line is Q. The transversal line is Q. So this angle and this angle are the same side interior angle. If S parallel R and these are the same side interior angle, so this one and this one, if you add this both angle, it will be 180 degree. So the angle is 180 minus 115, which is 65 degree. So now this angle is vertical opposite to this angle, so this angle will be 65 degree. Okay, find out the two angles of these questions. This is 65 degree, also this angle is 65 degree. Now let's move for the fifth one. Here P parallel Q, R parallel S. P parallel Q and R parallel S. So of course it is a closed figure and consisting of four sides. So of course it is a parallelogram because opposite sides are parallel. So it is a parallelogram. Otherwise, you know, P parallel Q and R is a transversal. P parallel Q and R is a transversal. So here this angle and this angle makes 180 degree. The sum of this angle and this angle is 180 degree because these are same side interior angles. So this must be 100 degree. Okay. By applying the same rule for another pair of parallel lines. Here now R parallel S. First we solve P parallel Q and R is a transversal. Now solve by applying the rule for the second pair of lines R parallel S where Q is a transversal. So here this angle and this angle make 180 degree. The sum of this angle and this angle is 180 degree because these are all same side interior angles. So this will be 100 degree because 180 minus 80 is 100 degree. Similarly, you can find out this angle by showing P parallel Q and S is the transversal. P parallel Q and S is the transversal where this angle and this angle are the same side interior angle and its sum of this angle is 180 degree. So of course it is 80 degree. Okay. Finally find out all the four interior angles of this quadrilateral. Otherwise, you know, opposite sides are parallel means it is a parallelogram and opposite angles equal 100, 100, 80, 80. Then move for the last one. This is the last one. Here this question is exceptional question because this question is consisting of three parallel lines. Here L1 parallel L2 parallel L3, L1 parallel L2 parallel L3. Now the questions first find out this marked angle and one angle is given to us. This is 75 degree and you know 75, this is 75 degree also because these are vertical opposite angles to each other. This is 75 and also this is 75. Now L1 parallel L2. First find out the angle, this angle. L1 and L2 are parallel to each other and this is a transversal line. So now this angle is equal to this angle. Why? Because these are corresponding angles. These are corresponding angles 75 and it is also 75. Again I repeat it, L1 line parallel to L2 line and this is a transversal line and this angle is corresponding to this angle because these are in structure of English capital F. Now find the last angle of these questions, L2 and L3. L2 parallel L3 and we find out the angle of the interior angle of this L2 L3 is 75 and this angle is corresponding to this interior angle 75 degree. This angle is corresponding angle of this interior angle. because it is also F-like structure, capital F-like structure towards left side, just like a mirror image. Okay, so this angle is also 75 degree. So these are the questions regarding transversal line and parallel lines, and by applying their angle property, angle rules, we find out each angle of any parallel lines. If there one angle of any pair of parallel lines and transversal line is given to us, then we can find out all the angles of these lines. Okay, thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, like, share and comment on my video and press the bell icon for latest update. Thank you.